Welcome back to part 1. This is From the Gallows, chapter 1 by Paleface. We start with track 1, 6 Days Left intro, 3 minutes 28. So this starts with a weird skit-like opening again of someone's dad being killed by one of the Palefaces / human hunters as what seems to be a female voice begs and pleads with the father to kind of turn around, saying there's someone in the house and stuff before he ultimately meets its demise. But when the music starts, it's not as clean and it sounded really muddy. Like all the instrumentation sounded pushed right back. The vocals were really over the top, so because it wasn't, in my opinion, it didn't sound mixed well at all. So everything just kind of didn't mesh together as nicely as the other two albums, and it really made it hard to enjoy. But we then move on to track 2, Sulphur Galaxy, featuring Duncan Bentley of Volvodynia. I may pronounce that wrong, I'm not sure. And I'm not going to try and pronounce the name of his other band, which this runs for about 3 minutes 47 seconds. Again, with how muddy everything sounds, the instrumentation sounding very compressed and pushed back, the vocals sounding muddy, semi-clear, and not very well mixed, it really made it hard to enjoy it. But this album overall feels a lot more slammy than the first two that I have reviewed. Obviously, with Duncan being on there, there's definitely going to be a lot more slam-orientated sort of deliveries with him, since that's the sort of stuff he's kind of known for, you know. And I definitely liked the fact that Duncan was on the track, because I do like some of the stuff that he's on, like his features, his covers, things like that. We then move on to track 3, which is the song Servant Filth, for 3 minutes and 27 seconds. Has a slow start, and I can't tell you honestly if it was just swelling up to something bigger, or if it was just the fact of how unclear everything was. And the vocals kind of just clambering over the top awkwardly. But it was a decently paced track with a decent flow, but it was hard to enjoy because of the production, in my opinion. Moving on, we had track 4, Selfish Cunts, 3 minutes 28 seconds. I like the track name, and again, the vocal track isn't bad, but it's not as enjoyable as it could have been because of the issues stated previously, and there's nothing worse than a good song and bad production. This album overall was decent, but I'll talk about that a bit more at the end. Track 5, 6 hours left, outro. 2 minutes 5 seconds. Literally fuck all I can say about this. Hardly anything happens here apart from a few odd sounds. Really didn't need to be on the album, honestly. Track 6,